Congress President Sonia Gandhi managed to broker a truce between rival camps in the Rajasthan Congress. Well, a day after she met Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, she's also had a 45-minute long meeting with Sachin Pilot on proposed cabinet reshuffle in Rajasthan. Arvind joining us with the latest on that. Arvind, what are we hearing? All right, let's listen in. I believe Sachin Pilot has spoken right after that meeting. Let's hear what he's had to say.
The party before also and now also I'm stating whatever the Congress party wants us to do, wants me to do, I'm more than happy to do. For the last 20 years, whatever job I've been assigned, I've done it diligently with all my dedication and effort. And now also, whatever the party decides what role I have to do, I'm happy to do that. ये जो आप लोग मीडिया में बहुत लंबे समय से चल रहा है, ये फलां का ग्रुप है, ये मेरा है, ये तेरा है, हम सब कांग्रेस पार्टी के ही लोग हैं, कांग्रेस पार्टी के सिंबल पर जीत के आए थे, तो ये तेरा मेरा का समय है नहीं, सब मिलकर चल रहे हैं। और जैसे मैंने कहा, क्योंकि कुछ वैकेंसीज हैं प्रदेश की सरकार में, उसको भरना है और कुछ बैलेंस है, उसको भी हमें सेट करना है, तो इसमें कोई तेरे मेरे की बात ही नहीं है। इसमें जो देखो अनुभव, एक्सपीरियंस, क्रेडिबिलिटी, परफॉर्मेंस, रीजनल बैलेंस, कास्ट कॉम्बिनेशन, इन सबको संदर्भ में रखकर पार्टी अगला निर्णय लेगी। जैसे मैंने कहा, मुझे विश्वास है, सोनिया जी से आज लंबी बात हुई, अच्छी बात हुई।
Two successive days, the Congress President has first met Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot, and she's just had a meeting with Sachin Pilot as well, who was quick to assure waiting reporters there that there are no camps in the Rajasthan Congress. And certainly there seems to be some indication that some kind of compromise has already been worked out, a compromise that could see a few MLAs of the Sachin Pilot camp now finding a place in the reshuffled Rajasthan cabinet. But what about Sachin Pilot himself? Is there going to be any kind of change in the Chief Minister's role? Well, that seems unlikely at the moment, is what we're hearing. Arvind joining us at this point with the latest on that. Arvind, what are we hearing?
Ankita, the 45 minutes long meeting between Sachin Pilot and Congress President Sonia Gandhi just ended. After meeting Sonia Gandhi for 45 minutes, Sachin Pilot did address the media, where he said that both the leaders discussed about the current political situation in Rajasthan and also the party affairs in Rajasthan. On a specific question about there are speculations about his camp MLAs likely to be inducted into the Rajasthan cabinet, for which he said that yeah, there are some vacancies in the Rajasthan cabinet, and he said that Congress High Command will consider all factors and then will take a final call on filling all those vacancies in the Rajasthan cabinet. And also he made it very clear that all the MLAs and all the Congress workers in Rajasthan stands united, and according to them, if the party functions, if the party works together, the party can be strengthened and they can set a record in Rajasthan, because Rajasthan, every time it's an alternative government in Rajasthan, once it's Congress and once BJP. But what he said is that if the party works together and if they could strengthen the party ahead of the 2023 assembly elections, then they can return power, making a history. So to a specific question from us regarding there are some kind of speculation about Sachin Pilot likely to be inducted into party role in the central party structure, for which he said that he has been a loyal Congress worker for last 20 years. Whatever the work that has been assigned to him by the Congress High Command, he had done it diligently, and he said that whatever the Congress High Command gives him, he is ready to do it. And he again reiterated that everyone stands united in Rajasthan, and he is hopeful that the party can come back to power, can return to power in 2023.
All right, Arvind, it's clearly important for the Congress to put forth this united face when, it's seen dissension in other states where it's in power, primarily Punjab. But this compromise formula has been talked about for some months, accommodating some of Sachin Pilot's supporters, and yet it hasn't happened. Are things going to be different now? Is there a sense that, this is a done deal, as it were? And, what are we hearing about Sachin Pilot now getting a central role?
Yeah, Ankita, it looks like it's a done deal, because this is the first time Sachin Pilot is meeting Sonia Gandhi, Congress President Sonia Gandhi. Though, like you mentioned, that after that rebellion from Sachin Pilot, along with his loyal MLAs, loyalists, After that, Sachin Pilot has not met Sonia Gandhi, though he met with Priyanka Gandhi, though he did meet Rahul Gandhi and also Ajay Mechan, who is in charge of Rajasthan affairs, and also KC Venugopal, who is the General Secretary organization. But this meeting is with the Congress President Sonia Gandhi. So after all these final touches were given, that's how this meeting, that started with Priyanka Gandhi, Ajay Mechan, who have made the members of the committee to look into the Rajasthan affairs. After that particular meeting, Sachin Pilot did meet with Rahul Gandhi also, and then KC Venugopal. Now finally the meeting has come here with the Congress President Sonia Gandhi. So it clearly shows that everything has been sorted out, and in the very next few days, what we are being told is that by this month end, there will be the cabinet reshuffle in Rajasthan, where at least 4 to 5 MLAs of Sachin Pilot camp will be inducted into into Rajasthan cabinet. So that's what we are getting to hear from our sources. So what we are also being told is that there won't be any change in the chiefship, any change in the chief ministership in Rajasthan. Gehlot will be continuing as the chief minister of Rajasthan even after this cabinet reshuffle in Rajasthan. But what we are being told is that Sachin Pilot is likely to be given a party role in the central party structure. So that's what we are getting to hear. And this particular meeting is a signal, it's a message that all the issues have been sorted. In the coming days, we can expect the cabinet reshuffle in Rajasthan.
Arvind, is that, is a central party role something that Sachin Pilot is going to be satisfied with?
Yeah, Ankita, that has been the bone of contention for all this time. In fact, even with this meeting with both Priyanka Gandhi and also Ajay Mechan, even in this meeting with Rahul Gandhi, when that was proposed to Sachin Pilot, in fact, Rahul Gandhi was very keen on making Sachin Pilot as the AICC in charge for Gujarat, because Gujarat is also going for polls next year. So he wanted the party to be strengthened ahead of the Gujarat Assembly elections. So according to our sources, Rahul Gandhi was very keen on making Sachin Pilot as the AICC in charge of Gujarat. But Sachin Pilot was not very keen on that particular assignment, and that's how another cabinet minister in Ashok Gehlot cabinet, he was made the AICC in charge of Gujarat. So now what we are being told is that with all these small issues that have been sorted out, Sachin Pilot has also agreed to the proposal of the party high command, saying that 4 to 5 of his camp MLAs will be inducted into the cabinet. But for now, Sachin Pilot has to accept this party role in the central party structure. And what we are also being told is that the party has also assured him that he will be playing a bigger role in the Rajasthan state in the 2023 assembly election. So it looks like after this particular meeting, when Sachin Pilot spoke, that reiterated that the party has to stand united. We all won with the Congress symbol, and it's time that the Congress party has to stand united, because this is a season for change, and people are looking for change, and that's why the party has to be strengthened. So it's clearly a message that Sachin has, it's a signal or a message. It looks like the Sachin Pilot has agreed to the proposal of the party that he will be given a party role, whereas his camp MLAs, his loyalists, will be inducted into the cabinet in the coming days.
Right.